everyone. Welcome back to the Morning Smoke. It is your host, Steve_Truth. 1987. I'm here with my co-host, Mello Miller. We are back for another week. Thank you for having us again in your ear pods and your headphones, on your car radio, wherever it may be. We thank you for listening to us one more time. So, just going to go through this really quick. Of course, you can always catch us here on the radio, JQLM Radio, from 10 to 11 on Mondays. You can always catch us on YouTube at our page, which is the Morning Smoke Podcast. Also the same on Facebook as well. If you're listening on streaming type of sites such as like Spotify and Anchor FM, we are on there as well too, so feel free to reach out to us there. But we are all over. We are back. We are loving what we are doing, so we are definitely going to get as much content out to you as much as we can. So but enough of that. We're going to just jump right into today's topics. So it's been an interesting week. Some hot topics that's kind of out right now, and I'll turn it over to my co-host. He can kind of start it off. But I know there's been a few things that's been kind of going on, especially with our government, that's been kind of moving along this week. So I'll turn it over to Mello Miller. He can kind of start it out from there.
Yes. Thank you. This is Mello Miller. I'm jumping straight into it. Hot topic. I only got one this week. It's a big one. The child tax stimulus is ready to go. That is set to come out early July, I believe July 15th. That's set for the first payments to even go out. Now, what is it? I don't know if you heard about it. It's a child tax in which they've increased what it would be for next year's taxes. Half of it is being dispersed early. You'll get a payment each month. The total overall is $3,600 for there, and half of that, like I say, you should get between now and the end of the year, and then the remainder would be on next year's taxes. So if you're looking at, I believe it's up to 6 years old, it's $300 a month, and I believe 7 to 17 is $250 a month. So count those kids out there, see what time it is. Hey, who'd you claim? That's the key. Who'd you claim?
So if I had a nice co-host, he'd lend me a kid or so. But whatever. I'm just out here, y'all. I'm just out here.
I got 7 kids, but the funny part is, man, I only got a few left at home. I got a lot of them left. They grown, 19, 21, 27. You know what I mean? So it's look, there's only a few left, and I got one 17-year-old. She about to, I got one more year of her doing that. So. But yeah, so just quick hitters on that. Individuals with incomes more than or less than 75,000, you get that full amount. Anything more than that, it begins to phase, incrementally out. Combined households, 112,000, I believe it was. For joint filers, it is 150,000. So that is the limits there. You can register on the IRS site. You can log in and opt to not get it, just so you can get your full credit on your taxes in case if you didn't want the half early. But hey, it will definitely. I believe I'm all for it. They say this will hit about 80% of households with kids in the whole country. There's a big thing out there for kids in poverty. And oddly enough, some of y'all may not run into this, but a lot of kids don't eat the same during the summer and when school is out and dependent. So a lot of this is meant to get those kids on track during still a slowly returning to normal deal. So
yeah.
It's hot topic wise. What you got?
Yeah, that sounds sounds beneficial for those who have kids. Maybe we come on, Biden, come on through with us too. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just out here struggling. I mean, we want it too. We want something too.
He sent you a little bit. Don't act like you ain't.
Well, send me some more. Y'all sending them monthly. Let me get something. You know what I'm saying? Never mind. That's another topic for another day. Whew, all these people having kids. Boy, I tell you. Only thing I really got going on while we're kind of touching on the government. One thing interesting that I saw this week. And it's funny, Mello Miller, we actually talked about this on our last podcast about Juneteenth.
Yeah.
I had mentioned that if there was something on the move out there, because we definitely needed to be having this observed as a federal holiday, and lo and behold, that happened this week. So yesterday, or actually this past Tuesday, I'm sorry. Um, it happened. So it actually went through the Congress. They did approve for it. It's through the Congress now. It's on its way to the House. So we'll see what happens from there. But it's a start. It's a start. The awareness has always been out there for this particular holiday. Anyway, it's been observed in Texas for over 40 plus years of this particular holiday. So is glad that the awareness is getting out, and the people that are higher up are actually looking at this as it needs to be looked at, as a day of independence, not only just for 4th of July and for the other Americans, but for us as African Americans. It's our independence as well too. So I was very glad to hear that this week. That I was very, very, very glad to hear that this week. Like I said, there's still much more to do, but that's a start. That's definitely a start. So,
Yeah, no. Some say, this is just what I heard, that the morning smoke is played in the Oval Office. So I think that they heard us.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and you tell me it's coincidence that lo and behold, here it is. So
Hey,
there's,
we out there. You know what I'm saying?
there's power behind these words. You understand what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying,
You
I'm
know,
saying, we just out there. We out there. We trying to help out everybody we can. You know what I'm saying?
that's
That's
all.
what we here for.
That's all we talking. That's all
That's
we
all we
talking.
here for.
But no, what else you got for us? Anything else?
That's pretty much, pretty much all I got there. On that end, we're gonna go ahead and go into another, part of the show. But, yeah, it's pretty much all I got for some quick hot takes, though. We're gonna see what happens on this next take. I'll let you lead us into that one. So,
Look, nothing too controversial. Nothing too controversial.
and here we go. Yeah, I know what that means, America.
Coming off of a good game by Kevin Durant, 49 point, would have been 50 if he hit his clutch free throw at the end, but it was his 49-point triple dub.
Mm-hmm.
In a rubber band game, that's game 5. They needed that.
Yeah.
And so, but some folks that seen that game, heard about it, read it in the papers, seen it on the social media, a lot of hyperbole. Oh, now he's the best player on the planet. He's the best player on the planet from one game. And maybe it's not one game. Maybe it was 2 games. Maybe it was the one playoff series that he's won so far this run.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, maybe it was the 35 games that he played out of over 70 games in the regular season. I'm not sure where the line is, what the criteria is for this best player on the planet conversation. But I'm open. I'm open to the conversation. For me, I go with a player that has done it time and time again. He is the reigning Finals MVP. He was in the MVP, for many, a front runner for the MVP prior to injury earlier in the season.
This is where I walk out of the studio.
He still is that guy. I just don't think one game or 1 week or 2 weeks can dethrone a man with that body of work, even in recent memory. And so LeBron James is still the best player on the planet to me. And coming in July, he'll show you he's the best player in the universe. But in Space Jam 2, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. But as far as, I don't see how you can be the best player in the universe and not the planet. That seems weird to me. But so yeah, I just think that he is still the king to me. It is possible for him to get dethroned, right? But somebody has to consistently put in that work. They got to put the team on their back, not just for a quarter, not for a have, not for a single game, but for a playoff run and win that thing and be the best player on the court night in, night out. Similar to when LeBron James did it in 2018. He had 10 playoff performances like KD had in one playoff run. That's what it means to be the best player on the planet. He put the team on his back in the bubble last year.
You done? You done? Are you done?
No,
you got some more? You got some more?
No, I'm not done.
You got some more? You got some more?
Listen, I want to understand where you at because LeBron's taken. You can't choose LeBron. So, what is your take first? I look. This is my second. What is your take first on the criteria? Because this is a touchy thing for the what makes the best player on the planet.
Yeah. So first of all, I want to start out. Let's just start out by the phrase, right? Best player on the planet today. We're not talking about time past, years ago, retirees. We're not talking about any of that. We're talking about on the planet today, as of right now. So that's the first start of it. Let's go off of that particular aspect. Now, if you want to say LeBron is the best, over some years, over some things, I'll get with that. He is. He has the body of work. He has the playoff appearances. He has the finals appearances. He has all of that. But where is he right now? Right now, he's at home or on vacation or maybe fishing or maybe eating Taco Tuesday. We don't know. But he's not in the playoffs right now. So we're only going off of current players that are currently playing right now. And right now, KD is playing the best ball out of all of those players that are playing right now. Now, when we go into talking about the best player on the planet, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people out there that will agree that we see the NBA as being the best players of basketball in the world. We see that. And there are people that say that. So if we there can conclude and say that people that say that LeBron is the best person out of those group of people that play in the NBA, and he's currently not playing right now as of today, then one can only deduct and say, well, let's look at the people that are actually playing right now, and that's actually performing, and that's actually doing the best to do it right now. Right now, that's KD. So as of right now, he is the best player on the planet because the other best player is at home sipping Mai Tais or something somewhere. So he's the best player.
I got a question for you.
Sure. We only got about 5 seconds. Keep going.
Why not say no? I got we're going overtime. Why not say that he's the best player that played on Tuesday night? Why not say he was the best player on the court?
We didn't say that, did we?
You know exactly. You know exactly what is happening with the best player on the planet language. It's implanted by your mentor, your teacher, who you adore, Skip Bayless. He's the one planting the seed. He's the one. He's watering it, and you're allowing it to grow.
Let me ask you this, since we're asking questions. If it was another player, would you have this much hate in your heart? Or is there a reason? Is there a reason why you have so much malice against the one they call KD?
If it was another player, they wouldn't have used the term best player on the planet. There's been an artificial comparison that doesn't deserve to be there between old bumpy head. I mean, excuse me. Mr. Taco Meat on his scalp.
Hey Millie, your hate is showing. Zip it up. Zip it up.
Mr. Taco Meat on his scalp. Kevin Durant. Listen, Kevin, you got a max contract. It's $200 million easy. You done made money before. You probably made money in college. Go buy a comb. Go buy a brush. buy a whole person from somewhere and get a hair transplant. I don't care what you do, but what you got going on top of your head automatically rules you out. Because looking good is half the battle.
Wow.
So that's as simple as that. Now, look. I'm going to wrap this up.
LeBron got painted hair on his head, so what's up?
I want y'all to email us. I want y'all to post the comments.
Please
Tell us what time it is.
Please do.
Best player on the planet. We got it. Look, go to our Facebook. Go to YouTube. I don't care. Leave the comments. You tell me why the King is still the best player to play. All right.
Wow.
We will go. We don't have any more time. We don't.
You don't. We don't.
So we're going to break. Mute his mic. We're going to break. Thank you for the topic, and we'll be right back at it.